some of you have noticed, I run DC trains on Marklin C-Track, which is originally a AC track system. Now, I'll admit it is unusual, but the reason was cost. I wanted a fixed track bed system for the DC part of the layout. I had an AC part as well. And for the DC part, every proprietary fixed track bed, Kato, Roco, Trix, I've had Fleischmann Profi Track, and I don't like it. They were all, it's very noisy on Profi Track, and I don't think it's that realistic looking, not in HO anyway. They were all incredibly expensive here in Ireland. To either get them through Northern Ireland, via the UK, or online. The most inexpensive of them all, in terms of fixed roadbed, moulded in roadbed track, was Marklin C-Track. Now we have a problem in that C-Track is an AC system. It has a center rail to be picked up by the center AC pickup shoe on Marklin rolling stock. So I bought a couple of these, and I also bought some K-Track, which is a non-fixed roadbed track, just out of curiosity, and I was already collecting Marklin M-Track, and it was apparent that the M-Track could not be converted to DC for the simple reason that the two outside rails, the common rail system, are also wired into the metal roadbed. So these two rails and the metal roadbed are common, and the center rail is isolated by these cardboard strips down the middle. So that was a non-runner. That could not be converted to a DC, two-rail DC. You can't. I don't have any K-Track on me right now. You can't do it with the K-Track either. This is a C-Track to K-Track converter. And you can't do it with S-Track either, because that's similar to the M-Track. Sorry, similar to the M-Track, yes. The two outside rails are also common. However, with the C-Track, these two outside rails, probably because they were creating it in tandem with Trix as a DC version, and I also wanted code 100. This is not code 100, this is code 90, which is pretty close. And then also, that was another reason. I wanted to use my pre-existing Pico switches points with this, and that's very, very easy. You just only have to bend the rail joiner or the fish plate down a little bit on the Pico ones to make this mate, and it runs beautifully on this layout. There's no problem. Code 90 and code 100 are very close together. How you convert this guy to, and it was a hell of a lot cheaper, I saved a lot of money by going down this route, to DC, is there are metal tabs here, and they're only common joined across a small section at both ends of the rail. So you get your razor saw or your Dremel tool with the cutting wheel, and you cut through them, one there and one there, and then this is now converted to DC. You can run all your DC trains on this track, but you have to do both. All you have to do is isolate this from this by cutting the metal strip that comes between them, and you have a very high quality fixed roadbed rail system that has tremendous pickup. There's almost no electrical loss along this. I'm really impressed with the quality of it. It also wasn't expensive. Now you can't use the pointer switches that come from Marklin, but that's no big deal. You're saving money anyway. That's another reason I want to run it and buy new switches. It's a fantastic system. Now, and a good thing about this is this will still work in AC. If I connect this adapter here into say a K-Track system, or into the M-Track system, if I have an adapter, it will still work as AC because the power will still be routed through these two rails. So while you're making this into DC, you're not destroying its AC potential. So you can use Marklin C-Track, a very high quality product. With DC, you have a very, very easy adaptation. You simply just cut the crossover there and there. And you have a DC track, and I'm not bothered by this, you can barely see it anyway. A DC track, code 9. The reason why I didn't want tricks was because one, it was expensive. The cost of the switches and the points is astronomical. But also, it's code 86, and I have a lot of old stock from the 60s, 50s, 60s, and 70s that won't run on it. I need a code 100. This is close enough. It's very close to code 100. So there you go. Those of you who asked, those who have been captivated by the idiosyncratic nature of my layout, I have not converted my rolling stock to AC to run this track. I've converted the track to DC. Okay, thank you very much.